will regret it. 4 simple words from the Penn Athletic Department, directing us not to speak out against Lia Thomas competing for the women's team.
Thomas wins the NCAA championship.
My only regret is not speaking out sooner. My name is Paula Scanlan, and I competed for the University of Pennsylvania women's swim team. Growing up, swimming was everything. I tried other sports, I tried to learn piano, I even tried singing in the choir. Swimming just made sense. Starting when I was 8 years old, 20 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, every minute I put in got me closer to my goal of swimming Division I. My dad, mom, and older brother drove me to countless 5 a.m. practices and faraway swim meets. Countless Christmas holidays cut short by training trips. There was nothing I would rather do than swim. Swimming carried me through, providing motivation and purpose to each and every day. Many young girls rely on this foundation, but now it is crumbling. Sadly, the NCAA is the main culprit in the erosion of women's sports. The NCAA created policies that allow individuals with Y chromosome, people traditionally called men, to compete against women. In the fall of 2021, I could openly discuss this policy with peers. As the season went on, however, these conversations gradually led to toxic divisions within the team. Teammates called me transphobic and hateful, but the worst came from the University of Pennsylvania itself. First, a warning. The Penn Athletic Department told us, if anyone speaks out against Lia swimming, you will regret it. My natural reaction to this chilling warning was fear. Then they weaponized their student psychological services, offering to re-educate us, saying, Lia swimming is a non-negotiable, and we are here to offer services to make you okay with that. It was around this time that my initial fear began quietly brewing into a sense of purpose. Purpose to speak up in defense of my teammates. Purpose to speak in defense of myself. Purpose to tell the truth. Eventually, during my senior spring, I decided to write an op-ed for the campus newspaper, the Daily Pennsylvanian, a scientific evaluation on the NCAA's guidelines for transgender athletes. I went through dozens of edits, painstakingly making sure every pronoun used was sensitive to all individuals discussed. On February 10th, 2022, the Daily Pennsylvanian published my op-ed. Then, just a few hours later, it was retracted. No notice to readers, no notice to me, just silence. Censorship is now an endemic feature of American education. From students to administrators, debate is no longer tolerated. Ultimately, Penn succeeded. The university and its apparatchiks effectively silenced me, broke me, and instilled fear in me. I had to choose between free speech and my future career, and unfortunately, I chose my career. The damage against women's sports is a symptom of an underlying disease, the destruction of free speech and meritocracy at the altar of equity and inclusion. I speak as both an American citizen and as a Taiwanese citizen. Taiwan is under imminent threat from the Chinese Communist Party, a regime that coerces its own people through censorship. Taiwan and the rest of the world still believe in American exceptionalism, how America protects freedoms where many across the world fail. This is a high calling and we must live up to it. Riley Gaines'e has been the sole voice for our generation, a lone leader in the battle of a lifetime. I kept waiting for others to join her, but few have. So I have decided to join and support her as we fight in this arena. Together, we have to fight for freedom here in America, above all else, regardless of the labels and vitriol thrown at us. Hopefully, we can provide courage to each other to resist institutions that censor us as we continue to defend our rights.